Well, one scary receiver for defenses to try to handle last season, of course, was Jamison Williams, who was the prized acquisition in the transfer portal. This time around, it may be a similar burner coming by way of Louisville. So he was there for the A-Day game, correct? One Tyler Harrell.
Tyler Harrell was on campus at the University of Alabama for the spring game. I was told he really enjoyed his visit. He had an incredible time, had a lot of fun. And I'm being told that in the next day or so, we could be hearing an announcement coming from Mr. Harrell by the way of social media. And just this past season at Louisville, despite the Cardinals having a run-heavy offense, Harrell, 18 catches, 523 yards, 6 touchdowns, averaged near 30 yards a catch. So he can create, he can separate, he can get open, he can burn, he can fly with the rest of them. Now, coming from Miami, Florida, out of high school, he was running 10-3-5, 100-meter dash. The guy can flat go. Now, that was high school, so there's no telling what he's running now at this point in his football career. And after seeing Jamison Williams go down in the national championship game, I think Coach Saban's wondering how much speed can I stack together on my side of the deck offensively to have that situation not happen again. And after getting Jermaine Burton in the portal, you got a Christian Leary and a JoJo Earl, who are developing greatly. You're bringing in a Kobe Prentice and an Isaiah Bond, 2 other freshmen in the summer here. To add a Tyler Harrell would be monumental for Coach Saban. He really enjoyed his visit in Tuscaloosa. We will see what his answer becomes in the next day or so.
Folks, for those of you who don't keep up with a whole lot of stats, there's not a whole lot of guys walking around that lay down those kind of times in track and then also rack up 29 yards per reception. You go through the stat sheets team by team by team by team, 18 catches for 29 yards per. That just doesn't happen very often.
I mean, Mark, it's insane. And I just go back to the one highlight he had against Wake Forest where Harrell caught a 10-yard slant, and there are 5 defenders. There's 5 Demon Deacons in the area waiting to tackle him. He separated from all 5 guys in 0 to 60 and was gone. And I'm like, where in the world did this guy separate from? So the young man can fly, he can go, and I'm just excited to see what becomes his destination, and does it become the Crimson Tide here in Tuscaloosa?